Should we be shorting Bitcoin right now? Because there is a huge threat in terms of selling pressure on Bitcoin right now and also on Ethereum. Should we close our long trade that we have and actually flip short? So let me show you exactly what this threat right now is, what people are so scared about, and tell you whether I think it's a real threat and whether I'm going to be flipping short right now. So before you spam the comment section, please watch the video till the end and let's analyze this together logically. And today I'm going to do a bit more of TA as well. So when it comes to just quick update on the ETF, not very much happening. I think that it's still accumulation, but it's actually very low. So it's kind of stagnant a bit. And also, guys, very important to remind you about the event horizon that in literally 2 days at eventhorizon.tech, the first tasks will be published and more than 100 influencers will be on this together with us, making a difference. So if you want to participate in something that down the road, if you're an early adopter, you'll be able to actually steer this ship right here. This ship that is on the way to the event horizon. If you want to get a chance to actually steer it yourself as a part of the governance of the entire ecosystem for the early adopters, that's why you got to be part of it. Then take part in it on the 1st of June, link to the landing page down in the description of this video. So let's just move on and let's discuss what you guys are always so scared about. And this threat, it is coming and then it's going. It's coming and then it's going. And before I come to the chart, before I discuss all the price points and all the price targets and all the critical price points and levels, let's discuss as to what is causing the current selling pressure on Bitcoin and on Ethereum just in general and on the crypto market. And that is the good old Mt. Gox. Because Mt. Gox has moved 138,000 Bitcoin, which is like $10 billion worth of Bitcoin, and their repayment schedule is like all the way up to October. So they got to repay their creditors in billions of dollars by October. So a lot of people are saying that, oh, of course, if they're going to dump it all in one click, it's all going to go to zero. And, you know, it's going to be horrible. Bitcoin is going to crash down to 30K because of this. And Mt. Gox has been a threat, this perceived threat, for many years. So let's discuss if this threat is finally becoming real, because again, 138,000 Bitcoin, if it's sold in one click, that would be quite crazy. Before I tell you my opinion about this though, let me show you something that goes on the other hand in October. And also, you know, because if there would be such crazy selling pressure from Mt. Gox, let's assume there would be, what would be the buying pressure? And the buying pressure is, you know, possibly by that time, hopefully, we would see a Fed pivot and we would see more liquidity coming into the market. So therefore, there is more buying pressure on the other hand, which would be scooping up that possibly sold Bitcoin from Mt. Gox, which is again something you need to understand that even if some people get the Bitcoin and they want to sell it, some will sell it, but most will actually keep it because there has been huge consensus that a lot of people want Bitcoin and they actually want to keep it. And most importantly, even if it's going to be happening, it's going to be happening in batches, not in one click, because otherwise they're going to get screwed legally for market manipulation and just a market crash. So therefore, I wouldn't worry about this. But besides this, look at this. Look at this chart. This is honestly the craziest chart I've ever seen. In my opinion, this just, I don't care about Mt. Gox when I see this. This is the performance of Bitcoin ETF. And this is another ETF, which is JEPI, whatever that is. So more context on just how absurd the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF is. There's only been one ETF in the history to reach $20 billion in assets in under 1,000 days. JEPI, which did it in 985 days, IBIT is a hair away at 137 days. This is the comparison. This is the Bitcoin spot ETF and this is JEPI, whatever. The second best. So if this is not telling you what is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, then you're sadly quite blind. So that is for one. And number two, have you seen this chart? This is the balances of whale addresses. Wow, look at it. This is insane. Whales have been buying Bitcoin like never before. A massive supply shock is imminent. I mean, have you seen this spike? And right now there is less Bitcoin on exchanges than before 2015. So that being said, even if going back to this threat, even this, and I'm going to get to the chart in just a second, even if this is going to happen, it's going to be bought up. It's going to be very short term, and most people will actually hold it, and they will not sell in one day. So 138,000 Bitcoin with this kind of volume is 9 billion, whatever. It's not that much. So this thread right here is for hamsters, and it's FUD. It's always been FUD, in my humble opinion. So am I flipping short on my trade on Ethereum, which is right here, which is still sitting at $276,000 in profits? Sadly, it's only 1.7 million, but 270K in profits. Am I flipping on it? God, no. Like, only an idiot would flip on it. Even if short term goes down a bit lower, you have to add more, not flip short. And I'm gonna get to the chart in just a second. And remember, guys, about Bybit, if you're a whale trader and you want a 42% discount on fees, you can use my link down in the description of this video to buy a bit. And if you deposit more than $100,000, then you can claim a 42% discount on trading fees, which is, in my opinion, very epic. And just in general, you can get up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses in a reward center once you use my link and sign up with Bybit, which you can find down in the description of this video, and you will enjoy very nice bonuses. So now let's discuss the chart. And first, let's have a look at ETH, because in my opinion, that is something that is worth looking at just in general. And for now, we are in a very interesting formation. I'm going to flip the screen, I guess, right now to the computer screen. And here we see an interesting pattern that we are kind of going to the downside, but nothing much is happening. So I think that at some point, maybe we'll just retest it, go a bit lower, and then finally break to the upside and go higher and finally put in a local high. So shorting from here, Ethereum that soon is going to start trading, that in terms of the spot Ethereum ETF, in my opinion, is just not very smart. It could play out, but the likelihood of something like this playing out is extremely low. And I mean, I don't like trading against statistics and against what the market is telling me. And also, just technically on Bitcoin, in the daily chart, we currently are standing, like, I mean, our worst case right now for Bitcoin, in my opinion, right now standing at like 68,000. For me, the worst case is like 65K, because there is a lot of moving averages. The 50, the 100 is coming in at like 65K. And also the EMA ribbon, we're just touching the EMA ribbon. So right now we're actually standing very closely at the very important support of 67,000. Which could also hold this, but if not, then 65 is the last. I mean, and at 65, I'd probably maybe put in some long orders on Bitcoin as well. And just generally speaking, these averages, and also, I mean, it does look quite good, in my opinion, in terms of the support that we are seeing right now. So I wouldn't be that very much worried about it. And also, if we go to a smaller time frame, then we will see very distinct support right here at 67,250. And it's interesting how people say technical analysis doesn't work. If you don't know how to use one, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. So, and also this resistance right here, hopefully, and there's also a bit of volume. So if I actually break it and go retest 69 and then 70 again, will give us some good momentum, maybe for some altcoins as well. So that being said, pay attention to the event horizon. This is something you cannot afford to miss. That's for sure, because those who will miss Event Horizon on the 1st of June, the FOMO, all I can promise that the FOMO will be fucking insane. So, and again, we're not trying to sell you something, some course for $1,000. No, that's not what Event Horizon is. But you will find out soon enough if you're an early adopter, and you will love it. So anyway, so I wouldn't be really that worried about the Mt. Gox moving it around, all this FUD, and people just taking profits. Oh, just what if it dumps to 30,000? People don't understand market physics, I guess. They don't understand what crazy demand actually means, and what is shown to us right now through all this, and also this. It's pretty crazy. How can you even worry about it at this point? You gotta be pretty stupid. So please don't be stupid. Diamond hands, and right now it's the easiest time of being in the diamond hands. And as always, check out this quick tutorial if you want to learn how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with proper risk and money management. Look forward to the 1st of June at 5 p.m. Central European time on eventhorizon.tech. Link down in the description as well. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Krallo, stay smart, stay exceptionally rich, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.